Okay, so in the laboratory you'll notice that I have this page, and you'll recognize this as that. And then I've got 4 coupons, and that's coupon A, which looks like brassy, B, which is heavy metal, C, which is an aluminum, and D, which is a common washer that I bought at Lowe's or Home Depot. So what I want to do is, here's our material, and so the question that I'd like you to do is see what material you think it is based upon our eddy current probe. So again, I'm going to null the probe. Okay, you notice it's a 0 again. Okay, and just to remind you where all the curves are, there's ferrite, stainless steel, copper nickel, magnesium, aluminum, T6, and aluminum 7075. So we have basically ferrite, we have stainless steel, we have copper nickel, magnesium, aluminum 7075 T6, and aluminum 7075. Okay, so you can draw something like that in your lab report that you might answer there. And what I did before was basically do something like that, and that kind of shows where those 6 materials are. So based upon that, now let's see if we can try to figure out what kind of materials we have. So let's look at A. A is going to be what I think is brass. Okay, and if you saw it, let me null again in error. It's toward the same as the aluminum T6. Okay, it looks almost like T6. So whatever's in that material is probably aluminum. Okay, now let's go to B, which is very heavy. It feels like a steel, carbon steel. And it's going to the about 9 o'clock position, so we certainly know it's not that. Ferrite. No, it's not stainless steel. It's somewhere between copper, nickel, and stainless steel. So this is kind of a strange alloy. I don't know what it is. Okay, now let's null our probe again. And here's this fairly inexpensive aluminum. And there's that aluminum there. If I look at T6, which is the most expensive aluminum, here's 7075, and it looks more like 7075. Okay, I'm going to null my probe again. And now I'm going to take my inexpensive, probably carbon steel washer, and look at it. And lo and behold, it looks a whole lot like this. Right? So it's probably carbon steel. Okay? So now we know how to sort things, and if we don't have any information about it, then that's the type of thing we need. So now I'm getting ready for my crack detection, and before we go too far, I've got 2 blocks which I want to again look at and say, okay, what types of materials are they? So this looks like aluminum, so let's see what kind of aluminum it is. There's T6 aluminum, and so it looks like T6 aluminum. And this is carbon steel. It looks like a ferrite type steel. Okay, so that's the type of materials we're going to be looking at for our crack detection. Okay, so I'll stop for a minute and then we'll go back to crack detection.